I was talking about how I believe that the Bears are making, for a change, the right moves, right? And this is a rarity in Chicago football. The Bears never make the right move, right? They always find a way to fuck it up. They always find a way to hire the worst coach, the worst coordinators, draft the wrong players, fuck up player development, all of it. The Bears are the fucking worst at this. And now it seems like they're making the right moves, right? They drafted Caleb Williams, who I believe is an outstanding quarterback. And then when the coaching job came up, I was like, how are they going to fuck this up, right? Are they gonna go get Schottenheimer? No, that wound up being Dallas's problem. And they wound up getting what I believe to be the best available coaching candidate, and they're surrounding him, or he's surrounding himself, with some of the highest quality staff in the NFL. So I look at the situation and I say, they're probably a couple, 2, 3 years away from winning a Super Bowl if they don't fuck this up, right? They got the best possible coaching candidate out there. They're staffing up with the best possible assistant coaches. They have a phenomenal young quarterback who's just wrapped up his first year, so you got a lot of years left with him. You got a shit ton of money to spend as an organization. You already have weapons around him that are good. You have a solid defense. You're in the third largest market in the NFL, and you're probably going to get a new stadium in the next few years, right? The Bears are in the catbird seat, right? They are sitting pretty. This person took a little bit of umbrage with me calling Caleb Williams a phenomenal quarterback. That's fair enough. Let's have the conversation. I would not say Caleb is a phenomenal QB. He didn't have a bad rookie season, but still need to see how he progresses. In year 2. Wish the Bears the best. Agreed. He did not have the best rookie season that you could possibly have, and he needs to show progression. I think that his poorer than expected rookie showing is, I believe, in part to an incredibly poor coaching staff. Like he had a dog shit of a coach who did not know what the fuck he was doing. And a piss poor offensive line. If you don't have an offensive line that can block for you, you're never going to be successful. I don't care who you are. You're Tom Brady, you're Peyton Manning, you're Drew Brees. If your offensive line can't protect you and you spend more of the game on your back looking at the clouds than completing passes, you're not going to have a good season no matter what. And when the coaching staff is calling the wrong plays, is making the wrong decisions, is scheming the wrong plays, you're not going to have very much success. But I will say this, if you go look at Caleb Williams' numbers for his rookie season, despite piss poor coaching, despite just getting the shit kicked out of him left and right because the offensive line was a fucking sieve, he wasn't that far off of some of the other rookie quarterbacks that are being touted about in like the Jaden Daniels of the league and shit like that. People who actually had decent teams and coaches around them, right? I think that Caleb Williams does need to show some progression, absolutely. But I also think that with the right coaching, with the right play calling, and with a somewhat decent offensive line, I think the Bears offense could be something that the Chicago Bears fans have never seen. And that is an explosive offense. And people go, well, what about 1985, Tom? Walter Payton, Jim McMahon. Yes, they had an offense that can score points in 1985. But remember, what got them to the Super Bowl in 85 was their defense. It wasn't their offense. Jim McMahon was an okay quarterback. Walter Payton was the greatest running back to ever live. Jim McMahon was an okay quarterback. Caleb Williams is infinitely better than Jim McMahon was. The defense is what got the Bears to the Super Bowl in 85. Look at how many points the Bears defense gave up in the playoffs leading to the Super Bowl. Every playoff game that they played and the Super Bowl, add up all the fucking scores and see what they allowed as far as the opposing team to score. Defense won that championship, not offense. I think the opposite could be happening in Chicago right now. I think that they could be on the verge of having an offense that will be one of those offenses that everybody in the league looks at and goes, holy shit, did you see that, man? They put up 58. Their quarterback is fucking throwing the ball all over the fucking play. They just need the better play calling and a better offensive line, a few more pieces on the offensive line, and an overhaul of the play calling, and I think the Bears are right there. I wouldn't be surprised if the Bears make a serious run at getting into the playoffs. What sucks for Caleb Williams and the new coaching staff in Chicago is the fact that the rest of the league is so good. Is the fact that the Minnesota Vikings are good and young, or the fact that the Green Bay Packers are good and have a young quarterback, or the fact that the Lions are what the Lions are right now. The Bears are coming into their own at a time when everybody else in their division is balling. So I would watch for the NFC North to be the toughest division in football for the next 5 years.